Hey y'all, I'm Kat. I am a musician and tarot reader. I am bisexual and non-binary. My pronouns are she, her, and they, them. And I went to Lee because I actually was trying to get away from my religious upbringing. I was in a cult, and I actually thought that Lee was more open at the time than what it is now. Maybe it was then, I don't know. But I also had my first experience with a girl in high school and had just kind of blocked it out of my memory because I was very confused when I came to Lee. I actually didn't even know that bisexual, pansexual women existed. I didn't know about gender fluid people. I didn't know. I only knew that men could be gay because that was preached and yelled at from the pulpit at me. So I came to Lee at 18, not even knowing that my sexuality existed because I knew I had crushes on guys. So I was very confused and just chalked it up to me being confused. And I tried to block it out, and I wanted to be in a Christian environment to get over that. But also because Lee was one of the most affordable private liberal arts schools there was. My family was having a tough time with money at that point in my life. I fell in love with the music school, and I stepped onto campus, and it felt like home. And the fact that it was 12 hours away from everything that I had known and was dying to run away from was very appealing to me. I was actually in a relationship for almost my entirety of my time there with a man, a cisgender man, who I thought I was going to marry and have a ton of kids with, even though that's not what I wanted. I loved him very much, but that's not what I wanted. And he was actually the first person to affirm my sexuality to me and even present the option of me being bisexual. And it just felt like a switch came on, but it was very easy to ignore because I was dating him. And it wasn't until I went to a totally secular grad school, and graduated in 2018 from that program that I really allowed myself to begin getting to know myself and what I actually wanted, as opposed to what had been shoved down my throat for my entire life. So I think I would say I've known that I was queer since middle school at the very least, maybe even elementary school, but I didn't have the knowledge or the language. I loved my time at Lee. It was a safe space for me, but that was because I had the luxury of presenting at the time as a very cisgender, white, fairly privileged woman who was straight. I was able to just kind of shove that part of me back in the closet and pretend to fit into these norms. And it was such a relief to just be out of what I had been in that I was willing to not question it for a while. But I came out on all socials last year and finally decided that God would not make me choose between them and a building. And I am completely away from the church now. I do not attend. I do not subscribe to any religion, but I am more holy and happy and healthy than I've ever been in my entire life. I had so many mental health issues. I had chronic kidney pain and kidney stones and was suicidal all the time, and just miserable. And now I'm happy. I'm in love. I'm dating a wonderful woman who really has shown me how someone can be loved. And being able to come out and be exactly who I was meant to be and who I was born to be this entire time is the most holy thing that I'm ever going to experience. And I'm very thankful.